made a day.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. I know a lot of y'all probably at work right now, trying to get off. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Ox Pro, what's good? You know what I mean? What's happening, y'all? And I know it's gonna be recorded. You know what I mean? So I got a friend of the family in the building. You know what I mean? Straight in the building. Y'all probably read the headline. You know what I mean? I got my man Coach Kenny in the house, straight out of Newark. Well, we're gonna talk right now, early in the daytime. Let me turn the music down a little bit. We're gonna talk in the daytime. We're gonna talk about education because he's an educator. He make beats and stuff too. So you know what I mean. If anybody want it, you already. You know, you know what I mean. And also, he's a part of the Artifacts. You see his shirt. You feel me? He came down in the daytime, and that's his crew. And he's also my crew. I got my Coach of Freedom shirt on because we family. You feel me? It's a Jersey thing in the building. That's why I had to throw it on, you know. But this is my family. I invited him a while ago to speak about education and a few other things that happens in Newark. You know what I mean? Happen around Newark, which it's an effect from up there, down here to up there, vice versa. You know what I mean? So I got my man Kenny Coach in the building, Mr. Rogers in the house. Y'all don't know him, now y'all know him. You feel me? So what's good? What's good, Ken?
Hey man, chilling.
You all right? You made it safe down here?
Taking my little road trip for the summer, you know.
Yeah, he came down here early. Yeah, he usually go on tour. You go to where you go? I forgot you do that. Where you going next? Where you going next after this?
I'm in Philly next.
Philly, yeah, he bounced down. You know what I mean?
Official cheesesteak from Philly.
Yeah, that's right. He dope. That's what we always do. You know what I mean? He come to talk New Jersey talk. That's what, if anybody's interested, or if you want to leave any comments or anything, he's a real. It's not nothing. It's not a. If I got him down here, usually it's a relationship that you can speak with him. It's not somebody that you could be like, if you don't believe in what he's saying, you can comment. You know what I mean? It don't have to be rough, rugged. You know what I mean? It could be cool. You know what I mean? He said he could hear my notifications because he knew it was what I'm recording on. You know what I mean? But yeah, what's the deal, man? What's up in Newark? What's going on?
Just I don't know if you know about they got what's called Abbott schools.
You put me on. You put me on.
Right. Abbott schools
because you early
is where the state took over the school districts.
Yes.
Like a lot of them, you know, they were locally run. They had their own superintendent they elected.
Yes.
But when they Abbott schools, it started back, I want to say with Patterson. Back in not the 80s, probably the 70s. It started with Patterson with schools.
Yeah.
Was so, you know, the district was so messed up.
The
state took over.
Yes.
And then they did Jersey City in, I want to say 88.
They did them the same way?
Yeah, and the thing is, it wasn't any better when they came and took over.
Yeah.
They got Newark in 93, 94.
Yeah.
And truly, everybody said, you know what, it's going to be like a domino effect. And next thing you know, they had Union, East Orange. You know, the hoods.
Yeah. They took over the hoods.
They took over most of them. The funny thing was, when they took over, they wasn't doing anything necessarily that was so much greater. You know, it was the political game.
Yeah.
And eventually, Newark just got local control back.
Okay.
I personally say it's like so much better.
Yes.
And
it's better than when you were going to school. I
wouldn't even say when I was going to school. It's better than when we were under state control.
Okay.
Because when we were under state controls, little things you notice. Again, the political game. Little things you notice. They would bring in people to in-service you with a workshop.
Yeah.
And it really didn't connect. It really wasn't valuable for what we were doing.
Yes.
And then now we get it, and we get people brought in by the superintendent who is a Newarker.
Yeah, he's from the city, right? He's from the city of Newark,
They know the city, just like Mayor Baraka.
Yeah. He's from Newark, right?
Unlike Cory Booker. Who good, ridiculously educated dude, but he really wasn't a Newark guy. Yeah,
I got a friend. I got a friend on here who's Cory Bookered out, heavy Cory. Yes, he was on that.
Good dude, but
he good. What Cory Booker do that was so that, you know what I mean? Keep it 100, everything, keep it clean. But don't hurt nobody.
Yeah, what I noticed, he seemed to be really, really heavy into the charter schools. And I personally, it's no issue with charter schools as far as they're not of good quality. The problem was the meeting the needs of the kids. Like a lot of charter schools don't have special ed classes.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
And it's a lot of things that they really maybe the requirements, the teachers and their certifications. Yeah, they may not require.
They didn't reach.
Right. It's almost. Okay. I'm not. Again, all my charter school teachers is love. It's nothing. Yeah. But some of them, it's almost like they do it for a couple of years in between from one job to the other. Yeah. But they're not dedicated. This is gonna be my 28th year.
Yeah.
Teaching elementary school.
That's right.
I don't know if there's many charter school teachers who've been teaching for 20 years.
Long. Yeah, that long. So you saying longevity in there isn't in charter.
I'm not saying. Now at the same time, I got a friend I went to high school with. Yeah. Teach at charter.
Tell them what school you went to. Tell them what part. Hold on, because I didn't start it off. Tell them what part of the bricks you from. Tell them everything first.
Right. I'm from the South Ward, Weequahic section.
Yes.
However. Mm-hmm. I didn't go to school in the South Ward. I went to a Catholic school, and I'm gonna tell that story. I went to a Catholic school because my brother was going to Chancellor Avenue School. Yes. In the Weequahic section, South Ward. Yeah. This is my opinion.
Yes.
My mother wouldn't like it, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Go ahead, talk.
He was a difficult student, and they didn't know how to actually handle him. Oh. Translation. Yeah. He should have been in special ed.
They saying
but my mother wasn't gonna have it.
Yeah. You know, You're right.
To his needs, if we had a smaller class and more, aides and instructors in there, yes, he'll be more effective. Yes. But my mother was, it's like, no, you're not putting him in a dumb class or something like that.
Yeah. She gotta protect you.
Right. So whether she was right, whether they were wrong, I don't know, but that was my mother, so hey, I'm rolling with it.
You rolling well, yeah, so that's right.
They said there's more discipline at a Catholic school, so she put him in, so she decided
your brother.
Me and my sister as well.
Okay.
Now for us, it was, it was good. It was like, all right, we in the hood. Yeah. In the evening time, but in the daytime, we in school. Yeah. We got our little suits on, this and that. I don't know that it was better education. Yes. But all that said, that's where I went to Catholic school in Irvington. They not there anymore. Yeah, and then I went to Essex Catholic for high school. And I ain't gonna lie, I went there because I knew if I did 4 years there, I'm going to college. Yeah, you were going. Yeah. It's like in Newark, the public school. They got science high, arts high. They like among the best schools in the state. Yeah. You can do 4 years there, you're going to college. That's just how it is. Wow. It's like if you choose not to, okay, but they're going to accept you. No matter what. If you're going to Trenton State, if you're going to Keene, if you go
anywhere, Seton Hall,
going to school. Yeah. So that was my goal. That's why. And I went to Jersey City State, which is now Jersey City University. But that's my education pass right there.
Okay. Let me ring for that. Yeah, that's right. He deserved that. You know what I mean? Fellow Bricks brother in the building this evening. This is a pop-up show too. This is a pop-up show. I just had to get him on, but my friend is still on because she's so much of a Cory Booker fan, and I'm like, not only her, it's other girls. There's like other women. I know one other young lady's like, yeah, he did. She's from Newark. She like, he did so much for Newark. He did so. I think it's when he chased down the dude and jumped on his back and caught him. I think when he snatched a chick purse or something downtown or something. Downtown Newark. You heard about it?
Let me tell you, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true. I'm gonna tell you a rumor. This is from what I heard from dudes on the street. Yeah. Hawthorne Ave. He had a house on Hawthorne Ave. Hawthorne near Clinton Place. It's what I heard from off the street. Now, the street might not. Yeah, the street might not have kept it 100, but I'm telling you, it's what I heard off the street. Yeah. When he went in the house and saved the lady. Yeah. The rumor was that he got out, the lady got out, and her dog was still in there. He didn't go in to save the lady. The rumor that he went in and he got the dog. The lady said she wanted to go get the dog.
But that's
actually
heroic.
The rumor, I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of heroic. He didn't let her go in, and
she said, "Do you think I should go in?" Because it didn't look that bad, where she would have to get the dog from.
Okay.
He said, "Hey, go ahead." She took 2 or 3 steps. Yes. He told his people, supposedly, I got to keep on saying supposedly.
Yeah. Say something.
Supposedly, he said, "I'll be right back." And he went in and told her, "No, I'll get the dog." And then he did get the dog. Yes. So you take that and all the chasing people and this and that.
Yeah. You put it together, then you'll give them. That's right.
It could have been.
It could have happened. It could have happened.
And then he was on Ellen and all these other shows. Yeah. It could have happened, but.
I mean, what you think about him running for president? What's the drill? What you feel? And you come and you deal
saying,
directly with talk
and
to him.
It's not really as much him. I'm looking at him and some of the other candidates.
Yeah,
they're kind of they're in the way.
Yeah,
they're in the way of every Harris. To me, it's almost like between Bernie.
Yeah.
And Biden.
Yeah, that's.
And I'm looking at the experience. I'm looking at the ideas they're kicking out.
Yeah.
I can see them there.
Yeah.
Everybody else, it's like you ain't
acting. Yeah, they acting their way, right? They acting. And it's like
I don't know what it is, but to me, it's like you should know when you're there, and it's like if I'm coaching the high school, and then I'm sitting next to Mike Tomlin or something like that. It's still just like, yo, he know how to manage this program. I can manage these kids, like 50 kids or something.
So
like
I step aside and let them do them. Yeah, let them do them.
He should put in some good words and this and that, and if he wants it, whether they make him Secretary of State, whether because Corey's a smart dude. Yeah,
he's a smart guy. Dude. That's where he's shooting at. Maybe that's where he's shooting at. Right. Maybe I don't know, but
at the same time, when I say he's not ready right now, I'm looking back at Ras Baraka, the mayor of Newark.
Yeah.
I remember we both started teaching around the same time. He used to be a classroom teacher.
Yeah.
And I remember he ran for mayor when he was in his maybe late 20s.
Yeah. Ross did, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready, but it was a noteworthy effort.
Did he try to go against Sharp James?
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to go at that time. Yeah.
He got like maybe 1,200 votes.
Yeah.
They said. Yeah. So it was a little something for somebody independent, and he,
out
basically
of nowhere.
had no budget.
No budget.
Somebody like that against Sharp, who had like hundreds
everything.
Of thousands.
Millions maybe.
So when you look at it like that, it was a noteworthy little effort.
Okay.
So that's what I look at with whether, but I don't think he and like when he said in the Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor. I'm looking at, he respectfully said, well, Mr. Vice President, but it's almost like he actually said that, but all right, he
was saying, he want to be seen. Yeah, he want to be seen. That's what I'm learning.
So and you know what, that may be the game.
That's right.
So I'm not in that game. I ain't really about being seen. It is what it is.
That's right. All right, the structure. You in Irvington now, right?
I'm in Newark.
You in Newark?
Yeah, I'm in Newark.
All right. When I came up, we was in Irvington, wasn't we?
Nah, that's borderline.
That's borderline. Okay.
Yeah, week-wake section. After the week-wake section, it goes off in the Irvington.
In the Irvington, the next hood. The next hood is the Irvington.
Depending on what part of the week-wake.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, all right, the way it's set up there, like the way it's set here, it's like, all right, you might have seen this before too. You had seen it coming, right? Gentrification. A lot of people say it's stuff wrong with gentrification. In some instances, I think it's not as wrong. I just think that people that occupy the area, they should hold on to what they have. Right. So, you was in Newark. You seen Prince Street projects. You seen the gentrification. Even with Jersey City, you see how I was speaking with my man last night. And we were talking about how they gentrified, and he was like, "Oh, it ain't down here yet, but it's coming." Like, remember when you go to Jersey City, we go downtown Jersey City. Remember, it wasn't like that, where people would be walking they poodles on the block, like how Manhattan. When we go into Manhattan, you know what I mean? Gentrification. What would you tell the people in Trenton, because you seen it early in Newark? You seen it early in Newark because it's gentrifying now. Now it's the result of when we used to come and we used to be in Newark, and it wasn't that, and now it's that. But here it's a little later. It's not that now, but it's soon to come. Yeah. What would you tell them? What would you tell them?
Go back a tad bit more.
Yeah.
To like 67.
Yeah.
With the riots, and what I'm thinking is, case in point, when my parents bought their house, they bought it in 66.
Yeah.
In the week-wake section, in the Jewish section. That was the week-wake section.
Yeah.
Then you had the riots in 67.
That's right.
And it seemed like after that, everything just fell apart.
Yeah.
As far as financially, as far as we had it was Bamberger's at the time.
Macy's,
Sears,
everything was downtown. That was downtown, wasn't it?
Now it's a big green building on Elizabeth Avenue. That used to be Sears.
That was Sears?
I remember going there with my mother in the basement. I ain't gonna lie, my mother used to shop in the basement because they had the bargains all the time. But
wow.
But Macy's or Bamberger's, it's a sneaker store downtown on Market Street. 108 Sneaker.
Yeah.
That big building used to be Bamberger's.
Wow.
And I mean, that's before they had Livingston Mall. Everybody know Essex County, Livingston Mall.
Yeah.
That's what pretty much made a lot of people decide, I'm not going downtown to shop at Macy's.
Yeah, they staying up to go to the mall.
And they started building the malls up and everything.
Yes, yes.
You know, so the neighborhood fell off, and then just as you said, the gentrification, it was just some of it.
When did it start changing though? Because it was heavy blacks.
Yeah.
And everybody would come in for the factory work.
Right.
But everybody will already be there. It'll be Italian guys, Jewish guys. The same way, the same format how it is in Trenton is the same format how it is in Newark.
Factory
same format.
guys.
Yeah, factory.
Neighborhood
guys,
so.
Factory. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I remember was, and it was the mid to late 80s.
Yeah.
There's an area that's, it's right in back of the county courthouse.
Yeah.
It's called Society Hill.
Yes.
I believe, first one I recall that like one of our people that really was popular. Yeah. Queen Latifah, I believe, had property in Society Hill.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, I do. I remember that.
I remember I did when I was in college. I did a community study. Yeah. You know, different areas, the different wards, and what I remember, I wrote, and people really were taken aback by it when I said, Society Hill is a nice area. You know, they got the security and everything going on is real nice. But it's funny how they built that up, and then they let Prince Street, which is 2 blocks away, totally
decay. You know what I mean?
Maybe it was just too much to manage. I don't know, but just like you said, seeing people walking poodles.
We like, yo.
And you'll see the nice cars, and you remember we were known, especially
that's right.
I was Stolen
Car Capital. That's right.
Well, how they really policing this heavily. Yeah. And Prince Street, it's like regular shootout. Prince Street and Bradley Courts and all the hoods up there. It was like the wild, if you will, the Wild West. So,
but you seen them piece by piece it until they opened up. They got that piece. Well, whoever structured the plan to gentrify it, they got that piece and then got other pieces. Because I see a lot of schools in Newark. A lot of schools. They doing it down here in Trenton. Schools is buying into. They're buying the land. Like I think was it Kane? One of them universities has Seton Hall. They have a building right in back of the county jail in Newark. You know what I mean? And there's some new houses back there, and it's all types of stuff. So I'm just like, I'm like, yo, they kind of doing the same thing here. You know what I mean? They're kind of doing the same thing here.
Because they had another piece of land. It was actually right across the street from Cory Booker's house on Hawthorne Avenue.
Yeah.
That's around the corner from University High.
Yes. University High is
a great school. Anyway, there was some land where they were supposed to build the new University High. Yeah. Which it was... I want to say the superintendent now, the present superintendent, was the principal, but I don't recall. Yeah. But the point is they were going to build another one, and one of my neighbors, who's a contractor, he was big in the schools. He said apparently the budget wasn't right, so they couldn't
maneuver the way they
couldn't continue with. They didn't even start building. They didn't have a groundbreaking. Yeah. But it was much based on the fact they didn't have the cash. But, it is what it is. It's funny how some of these other organizations come in. And they're ready. Like
that's what you see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying. Talk to them. The only reason I say this on the live, y'all, I don't mean any harm, but I mean it'll be like you see a group from Brooklyn to come over to Newark and be like, and they'll just be they're already bum rush the scene like before you even be able to get your socks on, like and I see that. I kind of see it coming here. Only reason I'm talking with him about this part is because they actually in the wave, like they in that wave of, because we remember when it was like nothing downtown. When you go through downtown Newark now, you see like Rutgers own stuff. Yeah. You see, it's different. It's nice. It's nice, right? And we supposed to want it nice. That's why I was like, really, it's nothing wrong with it. But if you've been a person here for X amount of years, you grew up here, you were born here, whatever. You don't let people just take your rights like that. You know what I mean? Hold on to what you got with all your might. If you can't sell it, let it go. But don't give it away dirt cheap or whatever. Or ask somebody else that's close to you if if they would like to buy it, if they could take care of it better than you could take care of it.
Because that remind me of, it's a deli.
Yeah.
On Hawthorne Ave, literally. It's a half a block down from where Corey Booker's house was on Hawthorne Ave. Bragman's Deli. It was a Jewish style deli. And like I said, Weequahic section was the Jewish section.
Yeah.
So I remember a couple of years I went in there, got a pastrami or something like that. And the owner, Larry was his name.
Yeah.
Was
he a younger guy or older guy?
Older guy. He got it.
So they've been there for a minute.
Yeah, he got it from his father. They've been there years.
Okay.
So like 50, 60, even more than that. I don't even know.
Yeah, he been there. Yeah.
Old again, Jewish style deli with with the pastrami sandwiches and all that.
So
all that said, it's now black owned. I forgot the owner, but it's the same style restaurant. Yeah,
they kept it the same same
and
way.
There's another one. I don't know. I know people all over New Jersey heard of Cooper's. Big sandwiches just like that too. And what I didn't know is they were Jewish style deli as well.
Yes.
But the owner, brother, Sonny Cooper, he's older. He's like 70ish or more than that. Yeah. He's owned it like for a while. So it's something about when we see the people from the neighborhood owning this and the other, it means a lot.
That's right.
But it's kind of fishy when somebody just comes in, and I ain't gonna lie, even when, and I know y'all got it down here like this, even when it's a corner bodega, and you see they driving in, whether they driving in from Philly all the time,
wherever,
or with us, they coming in from Brooklyn. It's kind of, it is kind of like, well, how come people around, Latinos in Newark, but sometimes that goes on the citizens themselves. Like I've been seeing you've been putting like business ideas. And that's what some people, I'll admit. Yes. I'm not that type of risk taker.
Yeah, I know. A couple of people told me that too as well. Because it's real hard. It's real hard for people to take a loss out of their life like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. When you work so hard.
To just lose.
You think about there's certain things. Somebody I know, a friend of mine, I was talking to a friend of hers, and she was saying that she really couldn't keep a job more than 2 weeks. So I'm thinking like, well, what's wrong? And she was honest. She said, whatever it is, if I go to Best Buy, if I go to Staples and I'm working, I don't want to do that. I don't want to work on the register. I don't want to work stock at Home Depot. I want to do hair.
That's right.
So it makes sense, her saying, well, I quit this job because the job didn't mean anything. But what doesn't make sense, if you want to do hair, whether you're going to apprentice yourself to a shop, whether you're going to go to a school, and if you say, no, I ain't going to school, okay, then go to the shop, ask, can I apprentice, can I watch, can I learn,
That's right.
But there's steps, whatever it is you do, whether you're going to have a radio show,
whatever it is, you got to
learn, and then you got to, you're going to take some bumps.
That's right. That's
what
your
love, that's what you're going to do.
Let me ring that bell for that.
Yeah, man.
Ring that bell for that. I got a couple people up here talking. Lameek, what's good? Gail Campbell, how you doing? Gail Campbell, you might have heard of her. She sings.
That sounds very good.
She sings. She's out in Newark, so she says, "Hey Newark brethren," and she also says, "In Society Hill I need my glasses. Had this thing like it better than the regular Newark." She says it felt like the Newark halves. What's that? I don't know what it is. Have and have nots. Okay, yes. And Kev Parham says gentrification is wrong for those people who have been in the city. So in my mind, we move back down south, and other persuasions move back into the city. However, some of that was our fault. Gail also says Hasidic Jews be shopping in Newark every day. They do.
Every day.
You talking about Curly's?
I see.
Just like Brooklyn. They just like when I come.
They ride around. And you can see them. They get out and they like got their hands behind their
bags. Like they doing. They study in the area. Stuff like that.
Sometimes they'll come over and see. They say, "How you doing?" I was looking at this house. And,
But
I ain't gonna lie. I'll see that. Not as often. It was
It used to be often though.
Right.
It used to be.
Because I own the house that's next door to me. And I remember. It's a long story behind that, but what I remember was there was an African brother. There was two of them actually that came over, and it was very similar the way they came and studied it. And then they came over and he started telling jokes. And that kind of had me uneasy. I mean, not that I'm not a joker, But it kind of had me uneasy. Like he was trying to disarm me.
Yeah, trying to get you, drop your guard.
He didn't know I was buying a house too, so it's like, man, what
competition,
you doing over here? I ain't gonna lie. But he was like, it's in a good neighborhood, and I was like, it's almost like, well, if you stayed around here long enough, I ain't gonna lie, I had attitude.
Yeah, because you felt the bullshit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But he was just looking to, and it's all right.
Can't knock him. He's trying to come up. Yeah, he's trying to get a little come up.
I took it just like people on the block. It's like you trying to come up
off of you're right.
It ain't no street stuff, but
it's like it goes into that because we can't kind of go around their way and him shit up. Like you know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, we can't do it.
My block, I got I love my block.
Yeah,
but you just trying to come up off it. It's a different type of love.
Like it's a free zone. It's not so free, and that's what I want to also kick. That's what I'm talking about to the people. Please hold on to your thing. If you can't, then give it to somebody or sell it to somebody who's close to you because there's people around you buying.
Brother of mine, he live in Atlanta right now, but he got the house across the street.
Yeah.
So he got his family in there.
Yeah.
And he felt some type of way about some things.
Yeah.
He actually said he was ready to sell the house just so he ain't have to deal with stuff with the people in the house.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, and at the time he had a hair salon, he had barbershops, he had a lot of things going on. I told him, I said, you got to realize something. We folks, as black folks, that is, we folks don't own a lot of stuff.
That's right.
And when we complain we don't have this and that and the other, there's a lot in ownership.
That's right. That's right.
And I was looking
at it is. You absolutely right. You
I was looking at dude, the dude that does the interviews.
Who's that?
Vlad
TV. Yeah.
Where he said he don't own anything.
Yeah.
Rents and this and that. But for him being flying around here, there,
doing everything.
That's good.
Yeah. That's right.
For some of us, and it was DJ Paul from down in Tennessee.
Okay, yeah.
He was saying that he had houses and he's doing okay with real estate, but he had to learn about it. But the thing is, ownership.
Ownership,
you gotta own something.
That's
now,
right.
If you want to sell them, just like you said.
That's right.
You sell it to the right
somebody. Somebody who.
Yeah, I will say this when I say you sell it to the right person. Sometimes you got to be careful with that, not to be too discriminatory, because my mother years ago, she wanted to move out of Newark. I'm so glad she did, but that's not so.
Yeah.
She wanted to move out of Newark. She wanted to move to Union, New Jersey.
Yeah.
So every time she went to look at houses, they would suggest, okay, we got a house in Vauxhall.
Yeah,
For y'all that don't know, Vauxhall is the black section of Union.
Okay.
So, it got to a point, finally, my mother got a Caribbean accent. Finally, I guess they couldn't hear it on the phone.
Yeah.
They said, we got a house in Union.
Uh-huh.
It was a Sunday. I remember after church, we get to the house.
Yeah.
They showed it to us. That Monday, they called my mother and said, we're sorry, Miss Rogers, the house is sold.
Turned her down.
The people on the block, I believe, made some type of effort, whether they said we're going to come together and buy it, whether they really did it or not.
Yeah, but the thought of it, they got, that's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff that I'm talking about. As a they
like
come
it
together
was bad
as a
because it was, it kept us out like us.
Yeah.
It kept us out.
Yeah.
But
the move.
They were powerful enough to make the move.
That's right.
And that's what I'm looking at. Like a lot of our people, we look at it and
that's right.
They not really acquiring that, and it comes with ownership. It comes
with ownership.
I think in Roots, when you said there's always been power in property, it's always been that way.
Yes.
And you got to learn to maintain it. When When there's a problem with the plumbing, call a plumber. And I was talking to somebody. I don't know if you saw it when I said everybody doesn't have to go to college.
I seen it.
To be functional.
Yeah.
You know what? Whether it be a plumber, you make sure you
got some.
The plumber I got dudes off the hook.
Yeah.
And he Weston, I think he had lost his wife sometimes. So sometimes I got to be careful.
Careful with
because he got to handle some other things.
Yeah.
But it's all love, But without question, that's whether it be with that. Some people they want to own Jordans.
Yeah, all that stuff. I mean, it's all gravy, but I'm not with it. We with more things that not shit that's not worth nothing when you buy them. You know what I mean? For kids, maybe that's cool. But even if we could teach our kids to invest in things, you know what I mean? If we could invest early, because some people have long. We don't know how long we have. You know what I mean?
We want to have good things. We want to enjoy life.
Yeah, that's right.
But I mean, like, I could sit in the house, or I can go to the mall, go get me some new sneakers, whatever else, or I can gas up the car, ride down the train,
that's right. You feel me? Right.
And that's what it was.
Right there.
This money, this and that. I'm looking at back in October. It's like, all right, I can do this and that. Or again, I can get some new tires.
That's right. It could go somewhere.
Ticketmaster, and I ain't bragging because I could do that.
That's right.
On Ticketmaster and get 2 tickets to the Steelers game.
That's right.
Yeah, to Atlanta, and I drove 5 hours.
You did do it. Yep.
That's so that was like that was a great life experience.
That's right. Yep, I seen you there too. I know you're a heavy Steelers fan. Yeah.
I ain't wear my. I got this New Jersey. I ain't wear my Steelers
because he usually will wear Steelers joint.
I'm going to Philly next, and I don't know if I should wear a Steelers hat.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think. But you could give it a shot. But just
I might be able
guard
to
your grill.
I ain't a Giant fan, but
I'm a Cowboys fan. They against me. No, man. Yeah, Gail says. She says no Redskins, no Giants. They against everybody. Trust me though.
Oh, yeah.
Gail says Bragmans. You know what she talking about?
Yeah, that's the Jewish. They owned by black.
Yeah, that's she says.
I mean, Larry was okay, but you just feel the warmth when you go in there. The food is as good, if not better.
Yeah.
But you can just feel love when you go in there, and everything is. How you doing, brother? How's it going? All right,
you can feel. Yeah, it's feeling like you. It feel like right.
That's it.
She also says. She says they bought Mount Carmel Tower on Meeker Ave.
Oh yeah, down the hill by Weekway Park.
Yeah, by Weekway Park.
Mm-hmm.
She says that's why Section 8 is only given. All right, just remember this. It's different chops. Okay. So different parts of the conversation. But that's why Section 8 is only giving people vouchers for PA and grandchildren of those who left after the riots want Newark back. You know,
a couple of people who out in PA and they. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, this Culture Freedom shout in the South.
I respect.
Poor Righteous Teachers, Culture Freedom.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean? We need Team 1 to come in, but talk. But talk to him. Talk to him. Say, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a few people I know. They out in usually it's Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But they be like, oh man, I love it out here. I ain't never coming
out
back.
PA, man.
Yeah. They, I don't know what section or whatever, but a few people they go out.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm never coming back.
Wow.
And sometimes it's about a year later.
They'll be right back.
Like,
yeah.
Like you done kicked dirt on the state already. Now you.
Right. Yeah, right. Oh man.
But just like the fact they get those vouchers out there. So.
Yeah, right.
Gotta live. So.
Yeah, right. So Ox up there. I don't know why Ox laughed.
Does he? I don't know. It must have been I'm thinking, what story was that? I don't know.
He said Kenneth Rogers. Because I don't know if I put your whole name in put your name in there. You know what I mean? That's Coach, man.
From producing. I used to be Mr. Rogers.
Rogers, that's funky.
That's what it's gonna be anyway.
Yeah.
And then Black 45 gave me the name.
He right here.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. Peace, brother. What's going on?
He needs to come down and tell the story.
We was in the gym and I was like, all right, this time we're going to do this and that and the other. He was like, all right, coach. And then when we had a show, he still kept calling me coach.
Yeah.
So I just added it with the K. But and, even when we recorded, we did an album together. Anybody don't know, Black 45 and I, Since the Seed, we did an album.
That's right.
And it was funny because it was a setup, not too much different than where we at now.
Yes.
And I was saying, we need to go to a regular studio, big, and this.
Yeah.
We spent like hours in there.
Yeah.
Just to barely finish one song.
So
And when he heard sonically, when he heard what we were doing in the basement, he was like, "It's not much different." He said, "I think it's just as good."
Wow. Yeah. It was crisp, right?
That was the beginning when we were in New Jersey when we had the do-it-yourself movement.
Yeah.
Because funny. In like Oakland, Too Short was selling them out the trunk.
Yeah.
A lot of places. But here, New York, New Jersey, in this area, everybody was trying to get deals.
That's right. Yeah.
And they didn't get it.
Sell them out your trunk, move more units. Yeah. Independent.
Short, they could complain, he sound like this or that, or this and that and the other. But you know what? He's making moves.
That's right. Talk about it. Now, hold on. We sliding into the music. You see how we sliding into Go into it. Go in. Yep. Go in. Tell them also.
And
y'all got a relationship with Just Blaze. 45 put.
That was before he came to me. He said they were in the studio all the time.
That's right.
And I think one of the things he said Just told him was when you for people who go to a studio to make beats. Always leave the door open.
Yes.
That way somebody walking by they hear something and say, "Ooh, what's
sold?"
that?
Yeah. It can be sold easily.
So there's different ways. The way I connected with 45 was I connected with a few cats. I know. It's a lot of them. Was a friend of mine. Jerry Gant, who just passed in November.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
Graph artist, New Jersey legend.
Yes.
But Jerry Gant, he came down. He used to always come down and freestyle. He had like a reggae kind of poetry kind of spoken word style.
Yeah. He used to come down Montclair when we was down there. He was down there?
A couple of times.
He was down there?
A couple of times, yeah. But he was big.
Okay.
He's probably heavier in the graph than he was in the poetry.
Okay.
He was just a real artist.
Yeah, he do everything, yeah.
But he had come down and did, just recorded on the tape. He had taken a tape, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And 4 or 5 had heard it. And the thing that he said really grabbed him was, because Black is he's a bit of a digger.
Yeah.
And he said when he heard some of my stuff, he couldn't name any of the samples.
Yeah.
Like he could listen and say, "Oh, that's Minnie Riperton."
Yeah. You could tell.
When he heard my stuff, it was like, I don't know where he. That's when I was big on getting into certain like jazz. That's we was getting into jazz when we know
you was digging. Yeah, you was digging.
Digging, exploring. We were learning.
Yeah, that's right.
But that's how I met Black, and he came and started doing some stuff, and we, besides the music, everything was just cool.
Yes.
But I met him that way. DJ Porno, Malik Griffin.
Yes.
I met him at
Porn
Jerry Gant's.
Good. Yeah.
Jerry Gant's birthday party.
Yes.
And I was DJing. It was funny. I just looked at it the other day. I had a 19-inch Gemini rack mixer.
Yeah.
With the push button sample.
Wow.
And
you had one of them?
Yeah. I still got it.
You got it?
Now.
He running? He running, ain't he?
I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Yeah, I like
post
him.
It up.
I like him.
But I had an echo chamber as well, and how echo chamber usually is in the house.
Yeah.
I was doing DJing the party with it, and they were doing poetry, and then I think I even recorded the whole thing. But that was the first time when Jerry said, "Yo, you need to talk to Porn."
Yeah.
Like y'all on some, DJ
Same
stuff.
type stuff. Yeah, y'all on, you know what I mean?
And that was before. I didn't know or hear anything about That's Them.
Yeah.
Artifacts. I didn't know any.
You ain't know none of that?
Nah, I ain't know any
wow.
of that. It was a whole
Black Galaxy.
This is the time when I was, if I'm not mistaken, I was still in college.
Yeah.
So a lot of cats, like in school or whatever, they going out to shows, and I was just going to my part-time job, doing my homework.
Yeah.
So when I got out of college, that's when I started exploring, going to New York, Fat Beach, record stores.
Yeah, all that.
Beach Street.
Beach Street. Yeah.
After that.
Upstairs, downstairs, all that.
And I got a EPS 16 keyboard.
Yeah.
But that's when I started really developing. When I got some money to go get some equipment too. When I had my job.
Yeah.
But soon it was not too long after that when I heard the whole Artifacts this and that movement.
Yeah.
And, I actually met Tame specifically when I think they were
on tour,
on the verge of breaking up. Actually.
Oh, at the end of
that's when I met him a couple times. I saw L once or twice, but I didn't see L as much. I saw Tame more than I saw L.
Yeah.
And from time to time, DJ Chaos, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, DJ Chaos.
Actually, Chaos lived
Artifacts
down the hill
DJ.
from
Yeah.
Yeah, he went section too. So, like I said, I would see when we started doing the open mics and the battles and all that.
You would see everybody come through. That's what I'm, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that was your system that usually was your system?
That was my system.
That was your system.
I see your speakers. I got the same.
Yeah, same speakers. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And what I recall, I ain't gonna lie, when I looked at booking people, like when Big Zoo, Big Zoo from Solid Ground, when I would bring in Solid Ground, a lot of people didn't really know them.
Yes.
When they got the end of the week to show over in New York, I wasn't considering booking them because I was like, I gotta put something in his hand for gas and tolls.
Yeah, toll to move. Yeah.
And that's how I rarely looked at booking Tame. If anything, I was blessed when he just came down there,
popped up,
and got on the mic.
Yeah.
And he would get on the mic, and he hit. You know, some cats they get on the mic and like, let me do one more.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So much wasting time.
Yeah, it's like they feeling me. Let me do another one.
You know what I mean?
We gonna feel you. You sit down.
Catch that little part of it. Let everybody. You know what I mean?
That's what Tame would get up.
Yeah.
He just stand up, go to the mic, do his thing, and then go sit down, and that was that.
Yes.
But I had the very first program we booked for Speakeasy Sounds.
Yes.
It was featuring Jerry Gant on poetry. It was featuring Cool Mellow Max. Max.
Yeah, Max was good.
Yeah, it was it was tight. It wasn't that
right.
funny how a lot of the shows where you didn't have the massive crowd, it wasn't quantity, it was quality.
Quality, that's right. When we used to come in the Pipeline, there used to be It was so much. The MCs used to be so, but they was coming from all over over the state at one point. You know what I mean? That I remember.
And that's where I learned I learned from 45, especially how to book.
Yeah.
Because I believe Poor Righteous Teachers came through.
Yeah, they came through wise. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember we actually. I ain't gonna let out all the figures.
Yeah.
Actually, we're looking to get MOP.
Yeah, wow.
And you think about MOP in Newark.
That's gonna flip. Yeah, it's gonna flip. Yeah, it's gonna flip.
You know, but Black looked at it was real. When I said I learned how to book, he looked at it as you know, there's consciousness, but then there's still that street consciousness.
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
There was him. There was a few people. I remember I got Breeze Ever Flowing from New York. I got DJ Slice when he was USA
when
champ.
He was on fire.
You know, some of them it was like Daddy Dog. Daddy
Dog.
Yeah. Daddy Dog. Yo, Daddy Dog came through. I said, "What you need?" He said, "A little something for gas and tolls."
That's it.
And he had a nice crowd come up.
Yeah.
So I put something in his hand. He gave me some money back. He said, "Nah, I told you, gas and tolls."
Gas, something light. Yeah, he just
I ain't
needs
gonna lie,
something
that's
light.
when the turnpike was $4.
Yeah. It was like now it's what, like $12, $6 something, 12 something.
Yeah,
well, the tunnel is 12.
Yeah, come from New York. It's like 16, 15.
60, yeah, it's like $16.
Yeah, so
killing us. Hold up, we talk about these prices also along with hip hop, killing us.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what it was cool. You know, people would come through.
Yeah.
And like how we used to go out, we go to New York or we go.
Yeah, talk about it.
That was our effort to say, you know what? Some of our people, they're not going to drive over to New York, or they're not going to drive out to Philly or whatever.
But they brung it over to Newark.
Right.
Yeah,
we're going to bring them to y'all.
Yeah, that's
so y'all
right.
come support, and we're going to, keep it kind of affordable. So that was my, other than teaching, that was my passion.
Second, yeah, that's your passion. Yeah, that's right.
Evening, you know.
That was so dope. Let me ring for that. What about that double XL picture? Did you was you ever in the you wasn't in the double XL picture, was you?
Nah.
You had a chance. That was when y'all was kind of scooping all the MCs and all the work to come from Newark and all over the state to come into Newark at around that time. I don't know why they didn't invite, you know what I mean? And how what was the New Eurekan was brung to Newark, wasn't it? What's that was brung to Newark that they used to have on the pier every year?
I don't know about that. I know they brought Rocksteady.
Rocksteady.
And I just got the science of that recently because they used to come over. They had EPMD.
Yeah, everybody came over the water. Yeah,
I heard about it and it was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
What happened because when they do that last weekend in July now, it's like, no disrespect to whoever performed, but it's not what it was.
It was,
The problem was there was one year where Rocksteady wanted to do their thing in New York, and whatever the venue, they weren't allowed. So instead, they brought it over to Lincoln Park.
It
was big.
Yeah.
They did it a year
No trouble
at all, and it was like big acts.
Okay.
Eventually, the big acts didn't come as often.
Yeah.
And they got some people. I think the last. MOP, Roscos, Black Rob.
Black Rob was there.
I remember Redman and Do It All from the Lords was supposed
What's
to
up with them? What's up with them two? What's the
Do It All in particular?
Yeah, I know he running for council.
So he's big in the community.
Yeah.
Like the politics are what they are, but never mind that.
Yeah.
Do It All. Dude is big in the community.
He is.
You see him like. I'll admit, I used to see Cory Booker when he was the mayor.
Yeah.
When I say football games, I don't even mean like Week Wake and Shabazz. I mean he would be at like little semi-pro Pop Warner games.
Yeah,
when he was
wow.
I ain't saying it, but you know what? He's in DC, so I'm not going to throw any darts at him.
He's kind of busy now.
Yeah, Do It All. You see him in the community at meetings and things of that nature.
That's right.
Red, I haven't seen. I think I was just riding down one street and saw him and just like put my hand out there or something like that.
See Reggie.
But I know he making moves.
He's still in the city though. He still come through.
Oh yeah, you see him. Oh yeah.
I mean, that's dope. That's dope. Ring for that. Shout out Redman and Do It All. Where the other artist, the other one in the Lords, my man, Mr. Funky. He's still in town. He's still in.
Once long ago, I remember I saw him in the gym.
Yeah.
And other than that, I guess I haven't
seen
around.
I
haven't seen because DJ, Lord Jazz.
Yeah, Jazz. He on here. I be seeing. I speak with him on here.
I recall he had a radio show. Was it in Paris?
Yeah, somewhere overseas.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But,
they doing well.
Yeah, every now and then you bump into some folks here and there.
Jersey artists be dope. You know what I mean? I had O Solo down here too. Yeah, O Solo came down. I was trying to get Lakim Shabazz to come, but I'm gonna have to go up his way.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm up in the locker. I had years ago.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he know it. Peace God, what's going on?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yo, one of his stepkids, I remember I was teaching him.
Yeah.
And he came in to go pick his stepdaughter up one time. I was like, yo, wow, this is my country. I'm looking at him like I'm in awe.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I guess he's looking at you like, yo.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Have some dignity.
Yeah, man. That go back, and you remember back in the late 80s when you listen to, say, Queen Latifah albums, and it's like, her flow sounds
like this.
Then you read the
credits, and you see.
Oh,
yeah,
it
was right there all that time. Stretch too.
Man, and even when but you hear what he was doing back in 88, 89, and then you hear what he may have done a year ago or less than that, and it's yo, man, he still got it.
That's right.
Still got it.
Yo, can I ask, do you ever see 45 King? Do he even stay in Jersey anymore?
Oh yeah. But let me say, people see him, but I don't, because I'm not out like that.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. You don't say okay.
Right.
But he's still in Jersey. He's still up.
Yeah. He's in there.
Okay. It's a lot of hit makers out of New Jersey, period. It's a lot of guys who did some stuff, backup work, writing.
In fact, I'm thinking that DJ Chaos's viewing. I didn't go. It was yesterday on Sunday. Yeah. I didn't go, but I saw through Facebook DJ King Shamik.
Yeah, Shamik. Yeah, I asked him. I wanted him to come, man. He was one of my favorite DJs.
Killing it.
Twin Hype. He was killing that. I love Cuz. I got the record down.
King Son too.
King Son too.
King Son.
Yeah, on King Son joint too. King Son is wild funny. I heard him and Freddie Fox. Him and Freddie Fox was going at it. Well, he was just teasing Freddie Fox because Fox is like, if you kind of know him from a distance, he like a pit bull. Leave me alone. He don't say that, but his attitude. But Son was just like throwing little darts. Like yo, when I see you, I'm gonna do this, just so Fox could blow up. It was real funny though, but it was cool because you could tell that they didn't mean any harm to each other. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So we just need a lot of things here. That's why I'm glad I invited you a while ago when you came down. It's more of a story. It's probably more things. I can ask you right now. One thing. What about can I ask you real quick? But see, you're not 45, but you in the crew. So Black 45, Black Galaxy, right? Eminem comes out with his movie. Right? What's the movie called? 8 Mile, right? Eminem comes out with. First place I ever seen that type of thing was the Pipeline. That's the first image of that. That I can't say it started with me, but I think Eminem did come to the Pipeline at one time with the Outsiders. He was with Z and them, and them other dudes that was rapping on the car and all that is a memory of how Z and them rap. Real wild dudes jump on the car. We the Outsiders, this, that, and the third.
I tell you what, you listen to the Outsider flow. Like most of the Outsiders. By the way, peace. As is, what's going on?
Shout them all out. You know what I mean?
Pace One, what up?
Pace One, you know what I mean?
I saw Pace One in the supermarket.
Yeah, his cousin be on here. He was trying to link me up with him. Yeah.
All right, but when you hear their flow, to me, not all of them, but pretty much they got like the same
type of
flow. The one who may have been that much different was Slangton, I would say.
He was real ill. He was real ill. Yeah, rest in peace.
When you look at Eminem back in, I think that group, the Five Elements, I think, JD and all. When you listen to Eminem back in those days, he didn't sound like he did.
Nah, until when he met them, then it changed.
It changed. When he got up with Dre and everything, he had that flow. But I mean, he didn't sound like that.
He didn't sound like that.
So definitely, it could have been a possibility whether he was in the Pipeline, whether he was just in that, outside of clique.
Yeah.
He gained from New Jersey.
That's right.
Definitely.
And he gained that, and I think he took 45 whole thing. I'm going to put it out there. Yeah, right? So, you know what I mean?
But and even with that, I wasn't even, when they started the Pipeline stuff, it was, I recall Black told me, he said it was porno.
Yeah.
DJ Porno, Malik
DJ,
Griffin.
yeah, Malik.
A brother I never met. I believe his name was Mike Boogie.
Okay.
And I would like to say it's the third person, but I can't recall. Whoever, if it was, my apologies. But I wasn't out. That was my school days name.
Yeah.
But 45 said when they closed down the pipeline.
Yes.
Not the pipeline.
What?
Sensation.
Oh, okay.
That was the spot. And I never went there because I was in my school. When they shut down Sensations, he needed another spot to go through. So when they started up the pipeline, they was doing that at the battle. Yeah. And I was like when they say like bedroom DJ or bedroom producer, I called myself a basement producer. Like I was high, like y'all.
That's where the hits come from.
Yeah. Bedroom. I had my basement right. So that was my coming out of the basement, going to the pipeline, and it was like, yo, it's live. It's a real crowd, a real stage. Like I hadn't seen anything like that
ever. Yeah, it was heavy. Nighttime. Yeah. They rhyming. It's not even as much as a party. It's rhymes going on. Like,
and it was peace. It might have been a fight here and there.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go there.
Yeah. Still.
It's people. It's young people. And it's alcohol.
That's right.
And it's peace. And what brought it together?
That's right.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
Ring that bell.
That's right. Yeah. Let's ring the bell for that.
That's
right. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Hip hop did do that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Hip hop did do that. Let me see how many. Who else? You know what I mean? Yep. Ox says classic Jersey hip hop, man. We had mad fun back then. Yeah. Ada Johnson, hello, how you doing? You know what I mean? Yeah, talk about it. You talk.
I remember when just to love. You remember when you and Ox and Young Cousin, all y'all had something going on down here.
Yeah.
That local thing, and I'll never forget when we came up, pulled out some money.
Yeah.
And you look like, man, what is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, come in here. Yeah,
and I was Black. He explained it to me. Black said it's like, you know what, like we on a level and they on a level, and it's like there's a camaraderie.
That's right.
And I remember when we at the skating rink.
Yeah, I mean,
when y'all drove up from Trenton an hour with some equipment and supplied the sounds at the big skating rink.
Yeah, wow.
Yo, that was love. That's
talk to
always.
him.
That's
family. Talk to him. Let me ring that for that. Ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah.
I remember I was with my ex. I need some CDs. You sure did.
I came up there. Yeah.
You should have told me I'd have bought you some Callaloo or something.
Yeah, I'd have brought him whatever he wanted. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I know that jerk chicken, I see you
we get that. Yeah, but I see you be getting down though. I see you be getting down too.
I'm trying.
And look, spots around Newark. This food spots. It's the spot you went to the other day. Like 2 days ago. Yes, 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's a good bro. Uptown, Peace Uptown. Yeah, man, that's a good spot. I went there. He had fried jerk wings.
Fried jerk wings?
I was like, fried jerk.
How the hell he fry them and jerk them? Would he season them, batter them?
He had the jerk seasoning. He didn't batter them though.
Yeah, he didn't batter them. They straight fried. You can do that too. Yeah, you can do it.
So it's all right.
Wow.
It was all right.
Yo, I'm with that. I'm with. You gotta, when I come around, man, you gotta show me the spots or tell me the spots so we can taste.
Oh yeah.
Especially black spots first.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not against any other spot, but when I come to Newark, I want to see the black spots, see how they getting fish sandwich, whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And I don't know if you heard of Nubian Flavor Restaurant. Nubian Flavor is by the movie theater on Springfield Ave.
On Springfield.
That's my family too. But, that goes back. My cousin, he's been
doing that for years.
Nubian burger.
Yeah.
He got his own special Nubian sauce that he won't even tell me.
He won't tell you?
Listen, my father is a trained chef, trained in England from way back.
Yeah.
My father gave my cousin his coleslaw recipe. It's like, I ain't gonna say world famous, but everybody around, you have his coleslaw, they know it.
Yeah.
I said, all right, you got that coleslaw recipe, let me get that Nubian sauce.
Yeah.
He wouldn't budge.
He wouldn't budge on it, he ain't turning.
That Nubian sauce is good.
Wow, yeah. And, I want to try him, man. I want to try him. We might tag him. I want to tag it after the story. I'm going to tag it in there.
He's doing this thing.
You know what I mean?
City Hall, everybody ordering to go with him.
They doing that?
He's doing his thing.
That's funky, man. Yeah.
Indeed. What up, Nubian Flavor?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Any other stores you know of, shout them out.
Let's see.
Restaurants, good places to eat out in Newark.
It's a place, I can't remember the name. It's it's right around the corner from Quitman Street School. It's a soul food place.
Yeah.
But what I liked about it is that they didn't over-season the food.
They didn't.
The thing about soul food, security guard at my building, Clarice is her name. She said people don't really know the science with soul food you put the seasoning in it so it tastes good, but it may not be good for you.
Yeah,
you can't eat like that every day.
Talk to them.
And it don't matter whether it's black soul food, it could be Puerto Rican soul food.
That's right.
Whether it be the, whatever seasoning, this and that. Some of the stuff
it's too heavy for the body.
Right.
That's right.
You can eat it as comfort food, as they call it. You can't eat that every day.
Yeah, you can't.
Some folks, they'll be, you think about collard greens.
Yeah, every day.
It's a vegetable, but when you season it so heavily, you kind of, the effects of it, the good effects of it, you kind of break down.
Yes.
So, that's one thing people gotta learn how to eat right, man.
Yeah, that's right. Talk to them. Yeah, talk to them. Yeah, we gotta do better. You know what I mean? You want to anything else? You know what I mean? I wanted to, as long as you bring the Newark talk to the table. And I want people to know that Newark is in the house along with me. You feel me? Artifacts in the house with me. Coach is in the house. Black Galaxy in the house with me. If you've never heard of them, you have now. You know what I mean? This is a family friend, and we're keeping it moving. So love is love. You know what I mean? Anything else you want to kick to them before we go off?
That's about it,
That's all.
Love to everybody in the bricks. I'm thinking about
talk to them.
I just remembering where I'm at. I'm sure she's not here now. My sister, she's a teacher too.
Yeah.
And she got some kind of appointment with the Department of Education. She was down in Trenton.
She was down. Yeah, she got it. Yeah,
she a couple hours ago.
She just was down here.
Yeah, I just saw a picture of her. She said she started already. She's in training or something.
Wow.
With the Department of Professional Teaching and Learning or something like that. Professional Learning. She's in that department. And another one of my friends down in the Assistant Superintendent for Special Education.
Yes.
So she's down here too. She said she's on verge of retiring.
Oh,
but
okay.
I got some people to stay down. Not
That's
just in the city, but in the state buildings.
Yeah, damn. Here, let's ring for that. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I mean,
all right.
Yeah. So we're gonna be out of here, I guess.
Oh yeah, it was a long time coming. I'm glad I came.
I ain't trying to keep him all night, but I had a little short discussion. You know what I mean? Y'all thumbs up, hearts, or whatever. This Kenny Coach Rogers in the building. You know what I mean? My Newark friend, homies. Thank y'all. Thanks for tuning in. All right.